His drum entertained them. His drum brought peace to their minds. Mazi Okereke's drum healed his land. But his people did not know it. He was humble, lowly in heart, a man of the spirit. His life simple, woven with nature's gift. Yet, his kindness was trodden to the ground. The same people he drummed for years mocked his pain. They laughed, they forgot, they broke what they didn't understand. But what happened years later will terrify you. Buckle up your belt. The ship is about to sail into a dark, stormy, windy sea. And when the wind howls, when the drums begin again, it will not be for peace. Mazi Okereke's drum, a story of spirit, betrayal, and reckoning. When silence falls, the storm rises. Coming soon, not every beat is a blessing. Once upon a time, in the village of Orimmiri, there lived a humble drummer by the name Mazi Okereke. Although poor, Mazi had something in him that set him apart from everyone in that village. It was the gift of his drum. His gift had brought people to his humble home. His gift had put smiles on the faces of his people. To the people of Orimmiri, Mazi had no equal. His gift could not be argued. It was passed on from his generation. The people would argue. No one knew how he got the gift. Mazi Okereke himself could not explain this magical gift of drum beating. For when he beat the drum, he forgot himself. The rhythm that came from the beating could not be ignored. It always brought the people to their feet as they shook and stamped their feet to the ground. When asked, "Mazi, how did you get the gift? Was your lineage the lineage of drum beaters?" "I don't know, my people," his kind, humble voice would say. "All I know is that I woke up from what looks like a dream and I knew I could drum." The details he would never say. Every covenant has a secret to keep. Mazi was a father to a son. His wife and other children had passed in a tragic, unexplainable way. Their deaths brought him sorrow, nothing but pain. But then, the gift began to manifest. It was that drum that made life meaningful to him. It healed him. It wiped away his sorrow. He saw the reason to live, that he was not living life just for himself. The life he had was for service to his people. So, on occasions and at village gatherings, he would play his drum to entertain his people. People from other neighboring towns also visited to see this great man. But in all these, Mazi struggled to make ends meet. The drum was all that he had. In those days, when farming was the main means of survival, Mazi Okereke could hardly boast of a parcel of land. His land was his drum. His peace was his drum. He hoped and prayed that one day his gift would announce him. But it felt like nothing was happening. He struggled with his son. But that was not the issue. The issue that troubled him, that hurt and broke his heart, was that his people, the same ones he had served and entertained all his life with no reward, mocked him. His people, the people of Orimmiri, would rather pay strangers, drum beaters who he was better than, to come and play at their grand occasions than to pay Mazi. They would rather pay outsiders than bless him with the same. This wicked act broke his heart. It made him feel not worthy, not good enough, although he knew deep inside that he was the best. It made him begin to ask himself so many questions. What is going on? Am I not worthy to receive from my people? He never asked for money. He was content. But this act seemed to spite him. Who have I wronged? He asked over and over again. He didn't want to judge his people outrightly, so he approached them and pleaded. For anyone having a traditional marriage, instead of hiring outsiders, please hire me. Whatever you give, I will be happy, he said. Says who? Ignatius, a man with no conscience, scoffed. You lie, my brother. Just because you play us does not mean we must hire you. But that is not right, Mazi Okereke said. He is our brother. He has played for this community for years. This is not something we should argue about. So you are telling me, Mazi Okereke continued, that he is not worthy to have your money? That you would rather pay a stranger than pay your own brother? In business, Ignatius retorted, there is nothing like brothers. But he is the best player in the whole town and beyond, the people argued as Mazi stood there, watching in silence. The news spread. Women ranted. Young maidens laughed. The people of Orimmiri mocked him. Only a few stood with him. He is a lazy man, they said. Let him go and farm like the others. Is he the only one with a gift? They mocked him in beer parlors. They pointed at him as he passed. They made his life and that of his son miserable. But what they did not know was this. As they mocked Mazi, they mocked his gift. They mocked the power he possessed. This drum was not ordinary. It was a spiritual drum. Whatever he told the drum to create, as he beat, the drum created. All these years, the people of Orimmiri had prospered, except the one with the gift. His reward lay in the hands of his people, the very people meant to bless him, but they refused. He is too poor, they said. What clothes will he wear? Our in-laws will not be happy if we hire him, they complained. One day, as he sat with his son, grief was eating through him. People will never learn, he told his son. That I made my request known is not a guarantee to mock my situation. The people of Orimmiri have beaten the hand that fed them. They have become like the little Nza bird that overfed itself and challenged its gods to a wrestling match. He snarled. The people I made rich have mocked the one responsible. My drum has brought rain when there was drought. This drum has kept robbers and evil away from this town. And is this how they reward me? So all this while, it was hypocrisy? He muttered. I thought they loved me for who I am. Father, Father, please remember your promise to the gods, his son said, that you will not get angry. That time has passed, my son, he mumbled, charging with anger. I am not after their money, but mocking me and making you sad, reminding me of what I have forgotten. Father, please. The gift will be gone. Your anger will destroy everything. I have suffered while serving my people, Mazi growled. I was happy, thinking they loved me, but now I see there was no regard. They are foolish and selfish. They want a game? Then your father is ready. He snarled and hurried into his room. Before his son could stop him, he brought out the drum and began to beat it hard, a sorrowful tune of disappointment. The people of Orimmiri, woe to you, he chanted. He cried. His son cried too. But that was just the beginning. The people talked, but within a few days, the gossip died down. But Mazi's rage never did. He was bent on rewarding his people in the same coin they paid him. He went on his knees in his room and spoke to his drum. My drum, the drum that has served my people, I am saddened. The people I served have broken the vows. They have made the bitter sad. Oh drum, give them the tune of sadness. From today, he chanted, any young man who wants to marry or any in-law coming to take a wife from Orimmiri will dance until he dies. They will not dance and live. Let the drum take their lives. Let the tune end them. They will dance until they collapse. The people of Orimmiri will know no peace. And after that, he began to play a soft tune. And from that day forward, evil invaded. The people of Orimmiri, any traditional marriage ended with a loud cry of mourning. The fiancé or the groom would continue to dance. At first, it would be natural, dancing with the bride, people spraying money in a joyous, grand Igbo traditional marriage. But all of a sudden, the groom's energy would increase. His feet tapped faster. The groom would begin to dance in a strange, fast-paced rhythm, like a spirit was in control, playing the sound. They would look happy, hyper, dancing. The bride would no longer be able to catch up. Then, the groom's dance tempo increased so much he would become hysterical, collapse, and die. The first time it happened, the people of Orimmiri thought it was fate. They knew it wasn't normal, but they didn't suspect anything. Not until it happened again, and again, and again. Handsome men dying while dancing with their bride. The news spread. Maidens wailed on what was supposed to be the happiest day. Instead of celebration, chaos filled each home. People fled from the scenes, shouting, "Abomination! What kind of curse is this?" No one suspected Mazi Okereke. He was never invited to those weddings, so no one asked. He sat in his home, silent, watching his people. A man that learns how to hum the tune of a bird should also learn how to fly, he would say, snarling. "Papa, enough, enough, Papa, this is not you." "The people will not learn if no one teaches them a lesson," he would say. "Please, Papa, please." "Do not argue with me, Ikena. I am your father." "But this is not good." "I did nothing, my son. They deserved the curse, or else it would not work." "Please, Papa." But Mazi was determined. No one came to him. He did not go anywhere. As they ran around looking for a solution, young maidens became depressed. The men were afraid to marry. Neighboring towns called them cursed people. No eligible bachelor was ready to risk his life again. "Do you want to be brought back in a casket?" That's what they'd tell any man who had a girlfriend from Orimmiri town. The plague ravaged the people before they realized what was happening. So many young men had perished. While they mourned, Mazi gathered his few belongings and left the village of Orimmiri. He took his drum with him. He could not reverse what he had done. Mazi only wanted a blessing from his people. His condition pushed him, but what he did not know was that his healing power had already touched the king's son from a neighboring town where he had once played. The royal family was about to come visit him and change his life for good. But he took matters into his own hands. Patience rewards. When life pushes you, run to the giver of your gift. He will bring the right people. Do not destroy what you cannot heal in anger. Be kind to each other. Mazi could have escaped this situation if only the people were a bit kind. Do not be the cause of someone's pain. Be good, because it is good to be good. What did you learn from Mazi Okereke's story? Was it about kindness, patience, or how we treat those with gifts among us? If this story moved you, please subscribe to our channel, share it to support what we do, and stay tuned for more dramatic, suspense-filled tales rooted in culture, mystery, and meaning. See you soon.